Hi everyone, I'm Sean, welcome back to Splash Page, and today we're going to be talking about the trailer that just dropped for Season 3, Episode 5 of The Boys. The trailer opens with a musical scene of Kamiko and Frenchie running down the halls of a hospital. You see that the people in the background, the doctors, the nurses, are also participating in this musical. They're dancing, they're holding up signs. This really makes me think of the fact that this could be an hallucination from Kamiko as she is in a coma or, dealing with the outcome of having that metal rod go through her chest and her healing powers not working. This is actually a pretty common thing to have happen in some sitcoms. I know both Community as well as Scrubs did a musical episode. You don't really see it too often in serious dramas, and you can argue that The Boys is a serious drama, but I'm really curious to see how this is going to pay off. Kamiko in this season has shown her affinity for music. In the first episode, she is imagining herself singing to someone playing the piano. And then in the second episode, she is enthralled by the music being sung by the Crimson Countess when they go to Vaultland. We also see a scene of the butcher and Mother's Milk opening a trunk, very reminiscent of the episode in season 1 where Translucent is locked in the trunk and the boys open it up. At that point, it was Hughie, Frenchie, and Butcher. Now it's Mother's Milk. So I'm curious who is in this trunk. I assume someone is in this trunk. It's not just a inside the view of the trunk of the boys standing outside of it. There has to be someone in there. We also see Atrain with this kind of shocked look on his face. And then later on in the trailer, we see Blue Hawk being introduced. And I'm really curious as to what is going on in these two scenes. I'm assuming they are connected. It's hard to tell where Atrain is in his scene, but it's very obvious that Blue Hawk is in Vault Towers. So with the death of Supersonic, is it possible Homelander, as a further insult to Atrain, is it possible that he wants to add Blue Hawk as a new member of the Seven? How much would Atrain regret his decision to turn in Starlight, Mauve, and Alex if this is the decision of Homelander? The Crimson Countess also makes an appearance in this trailer. Two things to call out. The first is that in the back there are all those chimp stuffed animals, which we know she has a fascination with chimps, and I'm assuming that's going to come up, whether it be in this episode or in later episodes for this season. She is also holding a string with 5 balls on that. I'm just going to come out and say that that's likely not a weapon, although it might be used as a weapon. Also not going to talk any more about that. She seductively also touches her chest, so I don't know who she's talking to in this scene, but I think bad things are going to happen, even though that's not the way it's set up. We see Annie kissing who I am assuming in this scene is Hughie, which would be a relief based on the fact that it would be very easy for the writers to build a divide between Annie and Hughie, knowing that Annie is dealing with what she is dealing with in Vault Towers, as well as Hughie taking V24 and kind of looking like he's really enjoying it in the end of episode 4. So I assumed that they were going to drive a wedge between these two and make that an extra point of controversy or maybe conflict. This scene in this trailer, I'm really hoping means that they're not going to go down that path, and that maybe Hughie with superpowers, even if it's for only a limited amount of time, would lead to them teaming up. Well, those are all the big things I caught from this trailer. Looking forward to watching the episode, and of course we will have a video out on Friday with our thoughts and recapping that episode. So like and subscribe here if you are interested in hearing more about The Boys, and even these little trailer recaps. They're a lot of fun to do. Well, thanks everyone. I'm Sean. Take it easy, YouTube.